Hello, Fan Formula. I thought I would get in the Jubilee spirit for this Fan Formula. I've got my hat and my bit of tinsel, and I am ready to go. So let's crack on with this week's questions. Right, question one. With this whole gate, or whatever you want to call it, Red Bull haven't been dominant this season like they were last, and now they're the only team to have won 2 races so far this season that all hell breaks loose, and I can't understand why. I also can't understand why the car can pass scrutineering, but now we're heading into the 7th race of the season, and now the hole in the floor is illegal all of a sudden. Apparently now the FIA won't let anyone have an imagination in Formula One. No one is allowed to interpret anything these days. So thanks, FIA, you are brill. Question number 2. I'm on the fence with the tyres. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think the tyre choices that Pirelli have chosen for each race so far are great and brilliant and are definitely the right choice to have, but I want to see wheel-to-wheel racing and seeing which driver is going to come out on top. At the moment, we're seeing what driver can manage his tyres better than their rivals, I should say. We have 6 world champions on the grid, and I think we're being robbed by some great racing because tyre strategy is becoming more and more important. Right, question number 3. I do think consistency is key. We saw in 2010 with Fernando Alonso, he said after Silverstone he was going to be on the podium at every single race from then on, and that's exactly what he did. And obviously he lost out right on the last race of the season in Abu Dhabi to Sebastian Vettel. Consistency works, and I think if Lewis Hamilton keeps it up, then I don't see why he can't be in with a shot of winning the championship. It just depends on McLaren not screwing up his races, which they have done so far. So come on, McLaren, don't screw up Lewis Hamilton anymore, because he is a great driver, but he's being robbed by some race wins because of your actions. So get it fixed. Right, bonus question. Sorry, let me just check what the dog's doing. What is he? Stop it! The dog's chewing my toy. He's doing... Oh, shame on you. God, right, okay. Bonus question. Where were we? Yes. This is a hard question, and I really have no idea why. Obviously, tyres are a big talking point. We've already come up with that. I'm really scared that the dog is just staring at me, thinking, give me my toy back. No. Right, well, I've lost where I am. Oh yes, obviously tyres are a big talking point, but we've already brushed up on that. We have, we have 6 different race winners and 6 races so far. Also, I think this is another thing. Sorry, the dog is putting me off. Keeps staring at me. It's creeping me out. I also think because of how dominant Red Bull were last season, nobody wants to see that happen again. So the other teams up and down the grid are building really competitive cars to make sure that that doesn't happen. It's just a really, really topsy-turvy season. And I think from the dominance that we saw last year with Sebastian Vettel, in the 6 races that we've had so far already, and with the 6 different winners and that anything can happen, we don't know quite what to do with ourselves because we're so used to seeing one driver and one team dominate, and we're being kind of spoilt rotten with all of these race winners and all these teams winning. So it's very weird, and it's confusing me, and I'm a very confused person. As you can probably tell by me answering this last question. Let's get myself right. All stressed out. Anyway, thanks for watching this week's Fan Formula. Excuse the dog chewing my toy. I hope you've all had a fantastic Jubilee weekend. I know I have. I'm going to continue it later on tonight with some Victoria sponge cake and lots of wine. And hopefully, I shall see you all next week. And we'll see what happens in Canada. Hopefully it won't rain, because I hate rain. It makes it exciting, but I just don't like rain. It sucks. And we'll see who wins. Preferably Sebastian Vettel. But don't tell anyone else I said that. Thanks guys, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.